Hi, welcome to this presentation of Vanishing Stars, the game created by NINPO Studio. We're going to be going over the rules first, and then going to a little game to show off those rules in-game. So to win in Vanishing Stars, you have to kill your opponent. It's a 1v1 game, and you use your cards to take advantage of the board and defeat your opponent. You have different cards in the game. The first type of card is the unit. The unit is a mobile card that can deal damage. So it has movement that you can see on the bottom left of the card. Here it's 4 for the Gyriacus. It has defense points that you can see on the bottom right. Here it's 2. And it's the amount of damage that you have to deal to the card in order to kill it. And then it has different values of attack depending on the direction. So for the front and the back, it deals 1 damage, and for each side, it deals 3 damage. On top of units, we also have asset cards. Asset cards such as Cannibalism here, or cards that are placed on the game and have an instant effect. This one, for example, destroys a card and allows you to draw 2. And you place the card, it happens. Then we have trap cards. Trap cards are placed face down on the game and are used to hide your strategy and kind of take your opponent by surprise. And finally, we have equipment cards, such as Sudden Evolution here, which can be placed on units to better them. So all those cards cost impacted points that you can see on the top right of the card, and the impacted points are on the bottom left of the board for each player. We start the game with 3 impacted points, and then we gain more as the game goes on. So we'll be starting the game. I'll be playing as the human, and my opponent will be playing as the myriad. The game is currently available on Kickstarter, and you can check it out after the video.
Yeah.
So when we start the game, we have 7 cards in hand. 7.
So I played the Myriad, the insectoid race. We are playing on the tutorial version of the game. So we both start with 10 health points.
And the cards are a little bit different as well.
So I start. We agreed that I was starting.
Yes.
So I get the Sphere of Singularity, which when I play it gives me 1 impacted point.
At the start of the game, once we have our hands, we can choose to do a mulligan, which means that we can place back cards in the deck and then draw the same amount. Allows you to kind of decide and help you go put the odds in your favor, let's say. So I'll be putting this one back as well as this one. There we go. I'll shuffle the deck.
I'll put 1 back too.
And draw as well. So the game is very movement focused, as you will see during the full extent of the game. So we start off with 3 impacted points and no cards on the board, so we can't move yet. And since it's the first turn, we don't draw either. So the first thing I'm going to do is play a card. The first card I'm going to play is a Sus Caution. It's a very mobile card, very useful in early game to put the pressure on your opponent. It costs 1, so I'm going to spend 1. And then I'm going to use a Sus Ulundi, which costs 2, so I'm out of impacted points. And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. So let's see. I think I put out the big guns right away. Yes, let's pay 3 for my heavy unit. The young Meganorhopsis. And so that's it for me.
The Meganorhopsis is a very dangerous card. It's like a truck and has a lot of HP. So it's my turn. So now we enter the normal rolling of the turn. So we draw 1, then we get 4 impacted points, as you can see here. Then we go into the movement phase. So we have to move. So my source caution is going to move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to his line, kind of putting the pressure on him. And this one is going to move 2 right over here. I'm trying to attack on both sides to force him to kind of split his defense. Even though I know I'm going to lose some in the battle. Then I go into the action phase, which allows me to place cards. The first one I'm going to place is the Terran right here for 3. It's a pretty heavy card, pretty tough. Hope it allows me to get rid of the Meganorhopsis at some point. And so there is no battle between ships, but my caution is on the line of the opponent. So it's going to deal direct damage to the opponent during the commander phase.
I'm at 8. Okay.
Yes, 2 straight damage. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so I draw 1. I get 4 impacted points back. And now, if I want to move, it's now or never. Do I? Maybe not, maybe. So I'm gonna pay 2 impacted points. Yep. Alright. That should take care of that. And maybe put... yes, let's do this. Sneaky.
Putting up trap.
1. Yep. So every trap costs 1 and has 2 movements when it's face down.
Okay, so I don't know what the trap is, so I can't do anything about it. So yeah, now we go into the battle phase.
Yep, fleet battle phase, so I think I kill you.
Yep, yeah, I think so too, yeah. So my caution's dead, and for that I take 1 damage, which is the cost of the caution. So I get to 9. There we go. And that's the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's mine. Now it's mine. So I draw. Okay, get 4 points back. Now I have to think, because things aren't going as smoothly as I hoped. I put here. I can move 3, but if I go here, I probably die. Okay, so I'm going to move my Ulumdi back, because it's probably going to die if I don't. And my Terran is going to move up here.
Okay.
From there, I'm going to launch my TSAB-1 into the battle with 2 points. It's able to give bonuses to its neighboring units, but there's no one around it right now. And I'm going to put 1 more unit here, the CS Devotion,
Okay.
for 2 points as well. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So
trying to create a defense.
Get 4
handle
back.
the
1, 2, 3, 4. Movement. There's a welcome committee. If I.
So depending on what the trap is the only one that can access one of my units right now. There are units, multiple traps and units, disguised traps that can defeat my Ulundi, which is why it's going up right now. So my Ulundi is probably dead. But it's fine. I mean, it's 2 damage. It's a lot when you're at 10 HP, but still probably manageable. Since I'll probably get back at him soon enough.
I'm gonna do some tricky stuff.
Uh-huh.
First, I'm gonna play my Sphere of Singularity.
I know where this is going.
I get 1 infected point back.
Yeah.
And then for 1, I'm gonna play Cannibalism on the Sphere of Singularity. So I draw 2 cards.
Yeah, and the sphere is removed from the game.
Yep. And after that, I'm gonna play again. And Cannibalism, my Cannibalism. And throw 2 more
There's
cards.
no end to this.
Okay. Let's see. You can move 2 with this one.
Now has about 1 billion cards in his hand.
Okay, so let's place a Gyriacus right over here. Yes, there's no limit to how many cards you can hold in your hand.
Which is why he's allowed to do that kind of things. While I'm here sitting with 4 cards.
And for free, yeah, let's... No,
Free?
okay. No,
you can do things for free. Since when?
No.
In what world?
Let's play this one. Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
This is quite the defensive here.
I reveal this one.
Yeah, I knew it. So Dynamite, pretty powerful in front. Clearly more powerful than my Susalundi. And it destroys it.
Yep.
Without dying. I lose 2 health. Alright.
Okay. It's your turn.
It is my turn. Indeed. Let's draw first. Let's believe in the heart of the cards. 2, 3, and 4. The cards have failed me. I'm going to move 2 over here to kind of get rid of this thing. Move this one up 1 to get rid of it even more. And this one needs to be here to block the Gyriacus that could just straight up run into me. So I need it to be here and protect. At the same time, I'm going to throw in a Devotion, another one. So many of them. For 2, it's kind of forming up the defense. And I'm going to add to my Terran a bit of defense in case he has something up his sleeves to defeat it. So it's adding 3. It's an equipment that adds 3 to the defense of the card it's equipped to. There we go. So it's now at 9 defense. We go into the battle phase, the fleet's battle phase, which
okay.
Yeah, and your Dynamite is destroyed.
Yes.
And my Terran is fine.
7.
There we go. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
So we have a pretty even situation right now. We both at 7 HP, but he has a pretty good defense going on for him. His units are pretty slow, especially the Mega Neuropsis. But with both the the Likizudae and the trap, which I don't know what it is, he could do some real damage. But from what I can see, he doesn't have what he needs to defeat it right now. Probably going to put something pretty powerful right in front of the Terran. Try and protect it. Okay, yeah, okay. So
That's the end of my movement, and
Yeah.
now I'm gonna play some stuff. So I'm gonna play this for 2, which
Okay.
is gonna grab the nearest unit and inflict 3 damage to it when we will resolve combat.
So it has 6.
And play sudden involution on this. That's in equipment. 1, 2, 3. That doubles the damage. So I've got 10 on the side. Oh, okay. So that's more than enough.
Yes, you didn't need the grappling hook, but sure.
You're at 9, no? You have
Yeah,
plus
no,
3.
well, yeah, I'm at 9, but now I'm dead.
Okay. So yeah, you lose the unit and the equipment.
Yeah, so I'm taking damage for both of them,
Mm-hmm.
which means that I take 2 plus 3, 5 damage.
Yes. And then let's resolve this one.
Yep.
I think I kill your
Dead card.
TSIB.
Yeah. The TSIB costs 2.
Okay.
So I lose the 2 points I had left.
Yeah.
And you just like went inside my defense and destroyed a very small unit, and that ended me. Good job.
GG.
GG. So yeah, that's it. That's the game. A lot of placement, a lot of movement, and strategies that take into account the fact that you can surround the enemy and that you can kind of sneak your way into it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the game, go ahead and click on the link in the description to reach the Kickstarter and help us found the game. And,
Thanks, yeah.
thank you.